We are back on the offense side of the ball here today in the Cleveland Browns playbook, and we have a running scheme here today. Usually we're in the we're in some pass plays here, but we're just gonna match with 3-4 odd. We'll back the ball up. Usually we're just trying to gun the ball all over the field, but today we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go to this Browns playbook. We're gonna drop it down in the I-form slot here, and I have a few different run plays here. And you have dive alert, bubble, zone weak, and halfback stretch, and the ability to be able to not only just run inside and outside, but be able to run to the left and to the right without your opponent knowing. So you can audible, and that animation looks different than if you would just flip your run play. So if you flip your run play, your opponent's going to know you're doing something with the running backs, and eventually they're going to catch on that you are flipping your run play. As opposed to if you audible, you could be audibling to anything. So that's the reason why this is set up as the way it is. So dive alert bubble is the first play here. Obviously it's an RPO. Main thing we're trying to do is have our run up the middle, but you also have the little pop pass out there to Peoples Jones, and there I actually should have threw it. But I mean, you really can't go wrong with just handing the ball off and going up the middle of the field here, especially if you have good guards in Mutt and whatnot. I mean, they give you light boxes. There you don't get a good run, but you still have the option to throw the ball off that run up the middle. So you definitely try to get one of these bubbles here. No, sir. But I mean, yeah, be able to run up the middle is a good thing. And to have the bubble. Actually, this might be a good look to do it against here. Yeah, and we'll bubble. And you have that as well. So, nice to have that coupled with what we're going to go to next, which is the zone weak. And of course, zone weak, I mean, everybody's ran zone runs before. Just try to get through the hole, pick the hole, and go. And I know I said before that we have these plays set up the way they are because you don't have to flip the run, but that does not mean you can't. And of course, there's no animations in practice mode, but that does not mean you can't flip the run to a better side. If you like the inside zone to the right, call the inside zone, or audible to the inside zone, flip it to the right. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And here, this is actually a perfect scenario to run the stretch. So maybe you run the stretch here, you flip it to the left, and I mean, you can get outside, and hopefully your receiver does a little bit better job blocking than Amari. No, it's not even Amari Cooper anymore over here. But yeah, I mean, you can just see you're playing the game here wherever. Well, I mean, that was just everybody got blown up there. We were kind of just playing the game with these run plays here of picking, just picking the soft spot in the zone, not in the zone necessarily, but in the defense, and running to that area. Maybe you're running away from their user, or maybe they have a terrible user, so you want to run at their user. This scheme, this heavy run scheme, is going to let you do all of that. Run outside, you have a zone weak for like a kind of off the outside tip of the guard run, and then you have a just straight up the middle run with the pop pass. So nice stuff out of this, and this isn't the only book. Cleveland isn't the only book this is in here. But I mean, you can just see that if you're picking where the runs are going properly and running to the weak side, running where there's light boxes, running where there isn't a lot of guys, I mean, you can really gash some guys, especially if they don't have good run defense. I mean, you can really gash these people. And then say they are stopping the run here, maybe they get a good. I mean, you don't just want to call 3 or 4 run plays the whole time. PA dagger, I like to go to PA dagger here. They do have just a regular dagger play, but this one gets you a little bit better in route, and there's other pass plays too, but that you can mix in as well. But the one that we're going to break down here is PA dagger. I like it. You have a fullback getting out on check down. Your running back eventually will get out on a little curl route, but you're mainly trying to hit this outside route to Cooper. Oh, it is Amari Cooper. What am I thinking here? And that's the main route you're trying to hit there. It does beat man sometimes here if you can pass lead it down, like away from the defender. But I mean, we're just leaving it stock here, and I mean, yeah, you're trying to wrap it around and find a hole there for Cooper to sit down in, not necessarily sit down in, but to put the ball into, and just kind of wrap him around the defender, use him as a clear out, and wow, that was terrible animation, but you do want to use B as the clear out. You want to use Peoples Jones there as the carry him down the field, open it up with Cooper there underneath. That's what you're looking to do, especially whenever you have their eyes already looking in the backfield here. That's why I like this play action so much. Kind of looks the same as all the other stuff. You just wait a little bit, find the hole, and go. And then say like the user starts to user that route. You still have B working on a decent route here, but I mean, you can slant him, right? Slant him, use him as a clear in a little bit of a different way. Try to get them out there, maybe the user gets confused, things like that. Ton of things you can do from this scheme, but the main idea is these run plays, and that's where the power comes from, is is running the ball. Especially running the ball can be kind of good this year. Like I said, especially if they don't have run defense. And run defense, I mean, the user can, a lot of these run defense are like user dependent as well. That's a spot where you can get burned if they don't have a perfect user. It's tough to user tackle this year. So making and punishing them for that, not necessarily punishing them for it, but making them do that. That's the idea with this run scheme, and it's nice and easy, good basic scheme for someone that's maybe hasn't played the game or trying to get back into the game or whatnot. Running is always a good way to kind of ease your way back into it without trying to throw the ball over the yard. So hope you guys liked it. I appreciate everybody that's liking the videos, commenting. I'm dropping a video and it's, you know, getting already 3, 4, 5 likes as soon as we drop the video. I appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys doing that, subscribing, all that good stuff. Subscriber numbers are climbing every single day. So appreciate that, guys. And yeah, with that, hope to catch you next one. Later.